What's up, guys? It's Mike Chong. I just want to say thank you for all the comments, all the views, all the subscribers. I really do appreciate it. Today, I wanted to go over waiting a long period of time if you've applied for the post office. Um, right now, I know a handful of you all who've applied for the post office and are in limbo, waiting for a month, 2 months, 4 months, just waiting to receive an email back or waiting to see what the next step is. If you're in that position and you've applied at the post office and you're waiting and waiting and waiting, don't let that discourage you from applying for other jobs that might interest you, or looking at what's available to you in your area that you can apply for, because you can still apply for jobs, and those aren't going to cancel each other out until you start receiving the offer phase. Because I'm talking to someone right now who received 2 job offers at the post office, which is really cool, because then it's kind of like you get to pick and choose which job you're going to go for. So my advice to you all is to keep applying for jobs, and keep your I don't know, a month and 2 months, and especially 4 months is just way too long for me. Like, I would be at the point where I would just probably say screw it. And I mean, you all are in better spirits than I would be, to be perfectly honest, because my process only took about maybe a little bit over a month from the time I applied until the time I got hired. So it was like a little bit over a month, maybe a month and a week, but that was it. Other than that, what was I gonna say? To all of you who are working right now, I know we're working a lot of hours. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I posted a picture yesterday. I was out there delivering at like 7 o'clock at night. So just know that I'm out there with you guys. And if you're applying for the post office, to not be discouraged. Keep applying. Keep putting yourself out there. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. So call HR. Be doing everything that you possibly can to get either more information for you, to give you a better peace of mind, or to see where the holdup is. See if, because there may be something that you have to do or update on your profile. I've had a couple people say that their application got kicked back to them because they had to update something. So I mean, just know that call HR, and don't settle for anything. Get the information that you're wanting, and make these people work for make these people do their job. Other than that, I wanted to go over vehicles real quick. Someone requested a vehicle, so I put it. It wasn't gonna take me a whole entire video, so I'm just gonna go over vehicles real quick. I currently drive the ProMaster, which is a big, huge van. Not my vehicle of choice, but because I have the only walking route in my station, I get the ProMaster. And the ProMaster doesn't really help me with anybody else's route, because it's I steer on the left-hand side of the vehicle, and we all know that the LLV, the steering wheel, is on the right-hand side. So if I needed to do a piece or anything, unless it's CBUs, I cannot help at all, because I cannot do curbside mail. So my vehicle of choice is the LLV. I have driven the new Mercedes, which sounds cool because it's a Mercedes, but it's not cool. Because I think I might be a little bit biased too, because I haven't really driven it a lot. I've driven it, a handful of times, had some training on it, but other than it being new, I don't really like the setup really. It's cool because you can technically do curbside mail, but it's not comfortably doing curbside mail, because the LLV has a big, huge freaking window that you can stick your hand out of. The Mercedes has like a regular car size window, a little bit bigger than a car, honestly, but it's not as efficient as the LLV. What other vehicles? Yeah, I mean, I have driven the really old Dodge Caravan, which I'd say is the worst thing out of everything, because not only is it really small, but like then you have the cage behind you, and then, it's just and they're old, you know, like mine was falling apart. The inside was falling apart. So I guess other than the cosmetics of the vehicle, like it got the job done, but that wasn't my vehicle of choice either. So in regards to taking a vehicle, like getting training on these things and everything, all the vehicles have blind spots. The ProMaster, what I drive, has huge blind spots. The LLV has huge blind spots. Like, that's why when they tell you in driver training, like, look right and left, or look right and left, and then look right again, like, they're not joking. Like, look right, look left, look right, look left again, look right even more, look left even more. It's true, because there have been times where I'm ready to pull out, and I look left, I look right, I look left again, and then I'm ready to pull out, and then boom, there's a car right there that I didn't see because it was in my blind spot. So really be aware not only of the blind spots, but just know that you may have to look more than 3 times. And also, if you're coming up, if a street comes at another street, is approaching another street at an angle, you're going to want to kind of square yourself off with the street that you're wanting to turn on, because it's going to be hard, to see, unless you're perfectly like bisecting that street. So kind of square off with everything. Don't approach anything at any angles, because it's going to make things a lot more difficult. Your blind spots are going to be different. Be consistent in how you drive, because that's going to get you the most comfortable. Don't do anything out of the ordinary I wouldn't say treat it as your own personal vehicle. I would just say be comfortable and get comfortable with it as if it were your own personal vehicle, because now I can pretty much drive this thing like I drive my own vehicle. So anyway, I really hope that answers a lot of you guys' questions. Don't be nervous on any of the driver training. I know that's a lot easier said than done, but seriously, when you go for OJI and you're doing the shadowing and you're doing the on the job and all this stuff, and you're doing the driver training, you're pretty much hired. So don't let your nervousness get the best of you and inhibit you from performing at your top, performing at your highest level. Sorry about that, but anyway, I think I might do a video, because I have someone in the comments that has asked me about my military and all of this stuff, and I really don't think you guys want to know all that kind of stuff. So if you do, you want to know my story, I'll be happy to share my story with you guys. So other than that, you all have a great day. I'm going to be out here until 7. See you later.